Hey guys, welcome back to another video. One Direction fans are not happy with Liam Payne's recent comments on Logan Paul's podcast, where he made some really wild comments about his former bandmates and his solo career. In this video, we take a look at what Liam Payne feels about his bandages, and yes, we'll also be looking at the bandmate he dislikes still today. Stay tuned and watch. It sure looks like Liam Payne has more than a couple of things to get off his chest about his One Direction days. He recently appeared in an episode of Logan Paul's Impulsive podcast, which we can't understand the point of. However, what he did next would earn him the ire of many One Direction fans. Payne decided to take a trip down memory lane, dedicating a big chunk of his appearance to chatting about 1D and his former bandmate Zayn Malik in particular. After discussing One Direction's journey after the X Factor, Liam described his members as rowdy, which prompted him to get candid about his feelings for his former bandmates. He opened about how his mates were during their glory days of One Direction, saying this about Tomlinson: "Louis was wild, and he wanted to be wild. That's his spirit." Liam said, "He's my best mate now, but in the band we hated each other, like to come to blowers hated each other. It was close." However, he later admitted nobody actually came to blows. "We became really close at points." Liam said, "I think it was well known within the band that I don't like talking At a certain point, I made it very obvious. I'm not going to tell you how. There was one moment when there was an argument backstage and one member in particular, threw me up a wall. So I said to him, if you don't remove those hands, there's a high likelihood he'll never use them again." After Liam's anecdote, Logan of course then felt compelled to share one of his secondhand experiences with Zayn in Las Vegas, meaning it was actually his brother Jake's and not his, and described the Nobody Is Listening singer as being fired up, which prompted a deep sigh from Liam. Jake felt Zayn was disrespectful to him and he wanted to say what's up, so Jake tweeted at him, and then he was screaming in his hotel room because the rooms were right next to each other. Logan recounted, "I thought my brother was about to fight Zayn, and then Gigi Hadid tweeted at Jake calling him ugly and irrelevant, and that went crazy viral." This is where things get messy. Not content with just listening to the anecdote, Liam also weighed in on the situation. Then she tweeted something about getting yourself a respectful man or something. "That one didn't age very well," Liam said, seemingly alluding to Zayn's alleged altercation with Gigi's mother Yolanda Hadid. Zayn was charged with harassment and ultimately pleaded no contest. "Before we go too deeply into this, there's many reasons why I dislike Zayn, and there's many reasons why I'll always be on his side," he added. "If I had to go through what he went through, his growth and whatever else, my parents are overly supportive to the point where it's annoying at times." Zayn had a different upbringing in that sense. You can always look at the man for where he is and say, "Oh yeah, whatever, that guy's the dick," right? But at the end of the day, once you understand what he's been through to get to that point, and also whether or not he wanted to be there. I am so misunderstood by myself. More than anyone, I don't know what I'm doing or why I'm here. I can't sit here and dig on him because of whatever," Liam added. "Listen, I don't agree with any of his actions. I can't commend some of the things that he's done. I can't be on his side for that. But what I can say is I understand, and your only hope is that at some point in their life, the person at the other end of the phone wants to receive the help that you're willing to give them. That's all I will say." However, Liam Payne didn't stop there. On June 2nd, Liam took to Twitter to say a little bit more and clarify his comments about his former bandmate. "Guys, I wouldn't normally comment on this stuff, but when it's your family, it's hard to let it slide. They mentioned a specific incident involving Zayn, which I responded to, but listening back, maybe I didn't articulate myself as well as I could have," wrote Liam. "I was saying that there will always be things we disagree on, but yet I will always be on his side. That's family. Zayn is my brother, and I will stand by him forever." So did Zayn and Tomlinson respond to Payne's comments on Logan Paul's podcast? Well, not yet. However, it doesn't look like they'll respond, and if they do, we'll surely let you know. That's all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching.